Morning, morning, morning. What's happening? Checking in, get some of this energy. Get some of this energy. I know I need to start scheduling these, but I don't know. I don't know if I really want to. See the title, be the title. I just think things are too complicated. Some things. I know some decisions are not. What's going on, Tracy? Well, I was about to talk. How you doing this morning? I don't know if I like that. Like, yeah. How you feeling? Glad to hear. Yeah, I'm doing good. I'm doing good. Can't complain one bit. Up at my usual time, you know. But what I don't know if you saw the last post, Tracy, but I was just talking about just things that I think we kind of have um made too complex. Like, why does things have to be so hard and difficult sometimes with relationships or work or whatever? Like, why people don't like honesty? It seems like people really just like people lying to them. And it could be a programming thing. I don't know. I know. I mean, I know it's a mindset thing. Olivia, how you doing? Oh, yeah. I think I'm up this early too because I'm be getting up around this time anyway to go to work too. But I'm glad I ain't got to go to D. What's gonna happen sometime? Like, what are some things that y'all think are that people have made too complex? Right. I think that too, Tracy. Like, people love to hear what they want, what feels good at the moment, and then they wonder why. Like, you get out of the whole. When you get out of the infatuation phase, that things just kind of just die out because you just ain't had no conversation about anything other than just what makes you feel good. Just on here showing, I mean, just on here just sharing some of this energy, man, and nothing special, Tom. Like what you got going on this morning? How you feeling? Yeah, if you just look at the title of this, I mean, I did it on purpose, but just like far as what it says, how it reads, but what are some things that people have made complex that shouldn't be? Like, I wonder if people would say, I want to. Have you ever heard anybody say that I rather somebody lie to me? I mean, I don't know if I've never heard nobody say it up front, but I honestly like if you don't accept my complete honesty, then you kind of like lies, or maybe they have a bunch of secrets that some stuff that they maybe haven't dealt with yet. I don't know. As soon as you connected to the live, you should have seen the title. I should let me see. I could pin it, I think. If I could find it myself. I don't think I could find it at this point. Not famous. I'm a YouTuber. Who I'm not famous. Yeah. It says they have made complex for one reason or another. Yeah. And that's the thing, like I just for me, like if I realize I can't be I don't know if you can be the best version of yourself either if you can't be completely honest with that person. Cause I feel like we should be, mirrors of each other. And not saying you picking apart each other, but just, showing each other grace and then just, maybe giving advice here and there. But, not completely trying to, I mean, you can't change anybody anyway, but not even trying the effort, the forcefulness of somebody trying to change you shouldn't be a thing. But I just kind of just walk away if I can't be honest with you because we should be on the same page of what honesty is. I think that's a key factor to it all. Just gotta know what level of honesty you're trying to be on. But for me, it's just like I done been through, challenging times where I don't. It's hard to trust, so I want to be honest with you. So if you can't tell me what you got going on and how your mental is, then yeah, I just gotta, gently walk out. Right, Tracy. You're right. Absolutely. Yeah, communication is sometimes it feels like communication has been a loss or a turn down thing for a lack of better terms. Like it's not really I don't know, people I think some people just in it for fun and look at things one sided where it's just I'm just gonna get what I want out of it and then you gotta make he has or she just has to make me happy and that's it. I don't have to give anything back. And then I think sometimes it's formed out of from past relationships too, I think. And Leo, you said somebody's toilet. I don't know what that means. I don't know what you're trying to say with that one. Yeah, words mean everything for sure, but it can mean a lot. Yeah, I would like to hope that it's not on the rise, but I don't know. Sometimes it's hard to see um, the direction that things are going. Sometimes, at least for me, anyway. You wanna think that things are getting better and people are communicating better and learning from our past and history and stuff like that. But sometimes it seems kind of far fetched, just to be honest. Yeah, mine too. But nah, it's just I think sometimes there's lessons to learn in different relationships. And I think we would do better with taking time frames off of things and putting demands or trying to dictate how things should go instead of just letting it flow. Yeah. But I think for me, a lot of times, I mean, really, all you can really take out of it is just it showing a reflection of what I need to work on, maybe with the inside of me to attract that right person. But I think you get to see versions of the right person and other people too. So it's almost like a beautiful, a catch-22, or a beautiful or a sad thing, I guess. I don't know. Or it's interesting though. Yeah. I see that a lot too. When people just had their own person, they want personal gains and not really wanting love. They say that they do just to get you in there, get you in the game, and then get you out. It's not funny, but it's just what it is. Yeah, I think some restrictions are there just to actually have you restricted, if that makes sense. Like, yeah, I think another cool complexity that shouldn't, it's not cool, but it shouldn't be so complex is just reciprocation. Like, if I'm invested in you, like, it should be an automatic thing. It should be, I should be getting a return, really. And I'm not talking about sex or nothing like that. I'm just talking about, like, it's just, that should be just the flow. And I understand if, certain people are on different levels as far as financially, but it shouldn't even matter about that. And you should be open and honest about, like, hey, I just ain't got no money today. And I think sometimes that whole consumer mindset that's instilled as a kid, it affects that. I think it affects you in that way and have you thinking like you're entitled to something. Just one person is entitled to something, and the other person gets nothing in that relationship. And that's not a real relationship. Yeah, general respectfulness goes both ways for sure. Like, y'all both have to have that desire to do for each other, and if it ain't there, and it's just this, it doesn't add up. Like, it doesn't even make sense. It's just that whole mindset is just trash to me. Like, it doesn't even register in my mind. Like, how? could anybody be like that? But sometimes I think some people, I don't know. Like you said, they have their own objectives and agendas, and they they operate it and they execute in it. I guess. Yeah, some of them do it well. That's why it's just like you just gotta be careful who you surround yourself with. If it's hard too, like if it's just so hard to get along or to even just have a conversation without it just being like, let's go here, let's go there, let's do this and let's do that. Like, nah, let's sit here and just actually just talk. Or sometimes you can just sit and be quiet too. Like, I'm not saying it's about performing and it should I don't think it should be about performing like, hey, I gotta be a certain way every day, or you think something has changed, or I'm out there doing something else, or I done lost interest. No, that ain't it. I can't perform 100% every day. Like that's a burnout, you know. And then I'm gonna be paralyzed. Like, oh God, I can't move because I've been trying to do 100% for you every day, and then they be giving you like 10%. Like, yeah, look, what you trying to do? You try to put me in my grave. That's what you're trying to do early from stress. Yeah, one accord for sure. Johnny, what's happening, man? How you feeling today? Man, talking about why are things so complex in life. You got one, man? You got one? Like what do you find is so complex where it shouldn't be? Like even communication shouldn't be as complex. Like we gotta communicate if we wanna be together. Like and it shouldn't be just at the surface either, all the time. All right, do you think, Tracy? Who else we got up in here, man? Y'all say hello. Johnny, you getting your thoughts together, man? You don't know really. Yeah. Just think about it, my brother. Think about it. Like we was just talking about why reciprocation or reciprocity is um not understand it. What you got, Johnny? It was quick actually. I don't know if I like this light, man. It looks crazy. Nah, I didn't. What did I find you on YouTube? Good morning, good morning. Good morning, Swamp, Doggy, Outdoors. I'm good, man. How you doing? We were just talking about complexities. Why is, sometimes we make life so complex. Oh yeah, I look you up today. Yeah, I maybe did. I don't know. I don't know if I did yet. Yeah, I hear you, man. Well, hopefully you enjoy your weekend as much as possible, there. Nah, I'll look you up after this, Johnny. Yeah, for sure, man. I appreciate this one, Donkey. Outdoors. What's the background to your title of your name? Like, what's it's pretty interesting. I've never seen that before. Love, love, love. Appreciate it. Playing lacrosse in college. Okay, got you. That's it. That's interesting. It's pretty dope though. I see why you stuck with it. It's catchy for sure. Love, man, love. Yeah, I'm about to go do some other work real quick too. So I ain't gonna be on here too much longer. Hopefully, all my highlights and all that stuff of this post turn out good. And if not, whatever. Yo, 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 what's happening? Johnny 14. Yeah, I got you. I got you, Johnny. Johnny T.A.M 14. Okay. All right. All right, well, all right. Sorry, Johnny. I'm gonna slide up off here. But yeah, it was just about talking about like trying to why things have to be so complex, or trying to see the other side of like, hey, we can really just take our time and really just slow things down, and it ain't got to be all us to figure out everything all at once, like what house we gonna live in and what ring and all this other stuff, and we don't even know each other that well yet, like, and we can't even really talk about everything, like, so why are we making these moves, these hasty moves, and we haven't even explored what that person is really like, and overall, is it the investment worth it? You know what I'm saying? I mean, can I get an answer down there? Can I get a yes? Or if you have a different perspective, I'm fine with that too. Like, what is your thoughts about like relationships? Like, should it be hard? Should relationships really be hard? Should a conversation be hard to have? I don't think so. I think if that person is really for you to be easy, in a sense. Not saying that you won't go through challenging times, but you should be able to work through things and communicate through things and take the time to really just care. Man, if you ain't at this stage, you ain't at this stage, Johnny. So yeah, I'm not forcing you to be at any stage. Take life at your own pace. And that's another thing too. Like I feel like sometimes society pushes who you should be and what you should be doing at this age and all that. Like it shouldn't be a thing. Like no, you got to figure out your own life yourself. Like I don't need you to be dictating what I should be doing because I'm not a robot. And I think sometimes people want you to be a robot when they can just use you. Like you just ain't got a brain of yourself. Like who put you on this earth? Like how did you get here? Thinking like that. How did that happen? I think one of TK Kirk he be like, "Who raised you?" But nah, it's no shade on anybody. But I'm just saying, like generally speaking, like how is that right? Yeah, that's what I'm saying, Johnny. Like sometimes, like you got to look at those friends. Like if it just like one way and they just taking from you and taking all your energy, what like what good are they really? And they ain't giving you nothing back. Like you always buying them stuff and they don't never buy you anything. Like that's just simple. That's just simple like disregard to me. And you know they got money to be able to buy you something. Not far as like how much money, but I'm just saying you know that they got money and they spend money on other things and they never spend money on you or people that always have you second won't ever come and visit you, won't ever come over your house, but you always got to go over their house. And sorry to say, Johnny, like people that they ain't really got nothing going on. You gotta watch those type of people. And most definitely, if they're not encouraging you and they just always talking down on you, and not saying you can't joke around, but always, yeah, you think I'm a sucker. Don't let them play you. What's your thoughts about that? I'm gonna pause for a second. I'll let y'all so I can read some of the comments. What's your thought? The sun is coming out. The sun is coming out. Wonder what the weather gonna be like today. That's what I'm saying. Who this? It's a different way of spelling it, but who's this? I'm sorry if I messed it up. And most definitely, I'm not an advocate of bullying. Like I hate that. So if you feel like you being bullied, they are not your friends. And I mean, people gonna talk about you, but I think true friends, they don't talk about you in a negative way unless y'all just joking around. And I think you'll know when they're joking around and when they're not. But it's just always just something like you, every day, you got to expect something negative out of somebody. Like, why would you? That's almost like tormenting yourself to me. Like, I don't want to drive to work and be shaking my head like, oh God, I gotta go to this job. Like, I'm just not gonna do that. And I'm not gonna do that no more every day. Like, now I understand, like, sometimes you gotta stick it out, but if you don't have to, and I'm not talking about with the friends, I don't think you really need them like that right now. If you at the stage that I think that you're in, Johnny. So sometimes it's okay to be alone, man. All right, well, I don't see nobody else talking up in here. I don't want to be the only one talking unless y'all got something. If you want me to hold on, just say comment down below. Just say hold on. Or comment in the chat, I mean. Yeah. But sometimes you got to reevaluate your squad sometimes and just making sure that, everybody on the up and up. I just think that's valuable to do at your own leisure, of course, or if you even want to. Yeah, what they say, you a product of your environment. Who you hanging around is usually how you act, and they, especially, I don't know your age group or whatever, but especially at a younger age anyway, you don't really have a lot figured out. You know what I mean? And just kind of leaning towards what attracts you. And that's what I'm saying. You got to see when different patterns start happening, things just the same pattern and the same cycle over and over. You got to do something about it because it'll be a part of you at some point. I think if you just stay in it, you'll become it. If you stay in it long enough, you will become it. All right, Johnny, I think you're the only one in, man. I'll get back on here at some point, man. But I gotta go. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. Everybody enjoy the rest of your weekend. Peace.